Welcome, friends, to a culinary clash of titans. Today we're diving headfirst into a saucy saga that spans generations and continents. In one corner, the undisputed champion, Chinese sweet and sour sauce, vibrant crimson glaze over egg rolls and sweet and sour pork. In the other corner, the challenger, Vietnamese nuoc cham choang got. Not thick and gloopy, lighter and more nuanced, flecked with chili and garlic. Why pit them against each other? Because food is a story about evolution and discovery. This is more than a taste test, it's cultural exploration. Get ready for the ultimate food face-off. Peeling back the layers, tasting the history, listening to the experts. Grab a seat, maybe a spring roll or two. The sauce showdown is about to begin. Let's turn back the clock and travel to ancient China, the birthplace of our first contender. The story of sweet and sour sauce is deeply rooted in Chinese culinary history. Originating centuries ago, likely in the Henan province, tied to fish dishes for river carp. Early versions used rice vinegar, sugar, even honey, a refined, balanced profile called tangku. In Canton, chefs adapted the recipe, giving it more sweetness and vivid color to appeal to traders. Caramelized sugar, ketchup, and sometimes food coloring helped create the bright red sauce known worldwide. Meanwhile, across the border in Vietnam, a different story unfolded, one built on balance. Vietnamese cuisine values 5 flavors: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and spicy. The philosophy behind nuoc cham. Built on fish sauce, nuoc mam, a fermented, umami-rich base from coastal life and small producers. Unlike the Chinese sauce made for specific dishes, the Vietnamese version developed as an all-purpose mother sauce for the family table. Let's pull on our lab coats and step into the kitchen to see what makes these sauces tick. For classic Chinese sweet and sour, the ingredient list is an East meets West mix. Sugar, for sweetness. Rice vinegar, for that sour punch. Soy sauce, for savory depth. Ketchup and tomato paste provide body and that red color. A cornstarch slurry is whisked in to create a glossy, clingy glaze. It's a quick, high-heat process, built to cling to fried things without making them soggy. Now the Vietnamese nuoc cham choang got, fresh, vibrant, funky. Fish sauce, the soul of the sauce, salty, umami-rich. Sourness comes from fresh lime, not vinegar. Sugar is dissolved in warm water to make a simple syrup base. Garlic and chilies are added raw to preserve pungency. You taste and adjust. It's an art of balance. It's time for the moment of truth. Let's dip our spoons and explore the flavor landscapes. First up, the Chinese sweet and sour, a powerful wave of sweetness. Then a sharp, clean tang of rice vinegar with soy sauce playing quietly underneath. Thick, viscous, glossy. Cornstarch makes it cling. It's meant to glaze fried foods. Now switch gears. The first thing you notice is aroma, that pungent fish sauce, bright lime, raw garlic. Salty first, deep umami from fish sauce, then zesty lime, sweetness supportive, balancing it all. Texture is thin, little bits of garlic and chili float. It soaks in, it invigorates, it wakes the palate. Comforting and enveloping for Chinese sweet and sour, dynamic, multi-layered, and refreshing for nuoc cham. One blankets, one refreshes, different jobs, different pleasures. Try both and notice what each brings. Your favorite might depend on the dish. In the culinary world, a sauce is defined by how it's used. Chinese sweet and sour is the headliner. Sweet and sour pork, sweet and sour chicken, sweet and sour fish. Tossed in a hot wok as a finishing sauce, its thick consistency coats and shines. It's also a go-to dipping sauce for fried appetizers like egg rolls and crab rangoon. Nuoc cham is the lifeblood of Vietnamese cuisine. On the table at almost every meal. It's a dip, a dressing, a light marinade. It dresses bun, salads, and bastes grilled meats. Each sauce excels where it's meant to. Thick glaze for fried foods, thin balance for fresh plates. Understanding how to use them is half the taste test. To get to the heart of this debate, we talk to the people who make and eat these sauces every day. Chef Lee, a Cantonese master. It is not just sweet, it is a harmony. For him, cornstarch and that silk texture are marks of technique. Chef Jessica in New York. We make a base from pineapple and tamarind instead of ketchup for a more natural flavor. Modern chefs reinterpret while preserving useful techniques like thickening. Ba Lone, Hanoi grandmother. You taste. She pours by eye. Every family has its golden ratio. Grandmother to mother to daughter. The sauce is living tradition. Younger Vietnamese-American chefs are championing nuoc cham globally. Artisanal fish sauce is showing up on mainstream shelves, and influencers are sharing recipes. Whether measured or by eye, the consensus, Fresh, tailored, and family-driven makes nuoc cham special, while chefs still respect tradition and technique across both cuisines. Every great contender has strengths and weaknesses. Our two sauces are no exception. Chinese sweet and sour's greatest strength is its comforting, universally appealing flavor and glossy texture that glorifies fried foods. It creates textural contrast, sticky glaze against crispy batter. A powerhouse for its job. But that power can overwhelm delicate ingredients. Reliance on ketchup or artificial coloring in mass-produced versions can feel unsophisticated. Nuoc cham's strengths are versatility and complexity. Salty, sweet, sour, spicy, funky from fish sauce. It elevates without weighing down. A dip, dressing, or marinade. It's the Swiss Army knife of sauces. Its pungent aroma can be an acquired taste, and its thin texture won't glaze wings the same way. Both sauces have clear roles. Each shines where it's meant to. Choose the tool for the job. So after all this exploration, is Vietnamese sweet and sour sauce dethroning its Chinese counterpart? On the street, in restaurants, and in home kitchens, trends are leaning toward fresher, lighter, and more complex flavors. Food bloggers and high-end chefs are incorporating fish sauce vinaigrettes. Nuoc cham is having its moment. Premium fish sauce now sits beyond the ethnic aisle, a sign of mainstream acceptance. Yet Chinese sweet and sour remains a nostalgic staple, the king of its comfort food castle. It's not regicide, but an expansion of the royal court. A charismatic air is rising, but the monarch holds court. My take. Nuoc cham is on the ascent, versatile, fresh, aligned with modern tastes, but Chinese sweet and sour's legacy and role are secure. We've journeyed through history, deconstructed recipes, and tasted a world of flavor. The classic Chinese sauce, thick, glossy, boldly sweet, elevates fried foods into decadence. Nuoc cham, built on freshness, balance, and the funky magic of fish sauce, enlivens food without weighing it down. Comparing them is like saying a guitar is better than a drum. Different instruments for different music. We don't have to choose. Have you tried both? Which sauce reigns supreme at your table? Do you have a family nuoc cham recipe or a secret for your sweet and sour? Share it in the comments, because in the end, the most important palate is your own. Keep exploring, keep tasting, and if it looks good, eat it. For more amazing food and drinks tips and recipes, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you never miss an update from us. Tell us about your thoughts in the comment section. Check out our other videos for more culinary inspiration. We love you. Until next time, keep cooking, stay adventurous.